Um, I need your kind of understanding, or kind of help me a little bit with this. I've been through some serious heart changes. I've had a deep hunger to be authentic before the Lord. It's not religious. It's not, I'm not trying to impress you. My heart cry has been authenticity. Some years ago I learned sincerity is the thing. When you can fake that, you got it made. I thought, oh my God. And we're living in a world of increasing superficiality and religious terminology and voices from everywhere. And I just want you to know I'm weary of all that. And in my weariness, the Lord seemed to open to me a new way of looking at his temptation. And when I saw it, it has impacted me so deeply. The first temptation was, turn the stones into bread. Now, I know enough of Judea and the wilderness that those stones were round and brown, and they actually looked like bread. They were lava rocks, and they actually, so the temptation was very real. And he's 40 days hungry, and the rocks, and he had the power to do it. And then I think what I saw was he refused to use who he was and what he had to get his needs met illegally. If he would have done that, it would have been an illegal move to supply his own needs. And I have done that. I have used my office and my voice and my personality to get my own way, and I'll talk about that in a moment. But look with me for a moment. My eyes to see and my ears to hear, my taste buds, my touch. Taste and see the Lord is good. All of those are real human needs. And if we lived by our senses, we are continually tempted to use whatever, use people, use money, use things, use religion, use God to get my needs met illegally. And he refused to do that. And it's humbled me in some way I can't quite get my mind around. I could talk to you for a while on that, but I just want you to see the three human needs. The second one is the need for recognition. Some while back, someone said to me, Bob, when you walk into the room, there's no air left for anybody else. I just laughed because strong personality, and I realized that illegally getting recognition takes it from everybody else. So the temptation was, get up on the roof of the temple and jump off. And do you know what scared me was? A lot of suicides are, I'll wait till all the people gather before I jump off the roof. And I thought, it's a twisted, perverted sense of recognition. And I've watched it in my children. Watch me, watch this. And see, I begin to see the human need for recognition, twisted and perverted and crazy. And So my car is my recognition and my jewelry and my things. And so the next thing I'm doing is illegally trying to get my recognition. And the third one is worse than all of them, which is control. Almost everybody I meet, maybe it's my age, maybe it's my insight, I don't know what it is, but I begin to see and feel how everybody wants to control everything. So the temptation was, I'll give you all the kingdoms in the world. And he said, I don't need that. I don't need to control everybody. I'm perfectly happy being who I am. And I think I could honestly say to you, I am increasingly contented to be who I am. I don't want, what is advertising? Advertising is creating human need so that I would get it illegally. I can't afford a Mercedes, but I drove one, and now I have this innate desire for a Mercedes, and advertising awakened an illegal desire, and then next thing I know, I've got 5 years of easy payments that are hard to make. And I think that, oh my God, I've met my desires illegally. Payment plans and debt and all the crazies, sexual fulfillments and drugs and all the stuff that goes with it. So watch now, very simple, 3 human needs. My unmet desires, my illegal sense of recognition. I want you to know I'm in the room. Look at me. And the third one, very simple, is the desire to control everybody or everything, and I'm a control freak. Finding Jesus' answer to that may be one of the most unbelievable things you could ever do. Read it for yourself. Look at it and see. He kept saying, no, I don't want to go that way. That's not who I am. And I want you to hear, this is as authentic as I'm able to express to you what it is that I think I see.